Alright, it's day number 98, if I'm not mistaken, of my talk in front of the camera. And today I wanted to start this video with a positive moment that I arrived in Spanish, and that's pretty cool. And I even allocated some time to record this video because it's almost 11 p.m. but I'm here to record this video. And I don't know, that's kind of crazy. I can't look at myself because I see this ugly haircut and hairstyle because I have just took a shower and I couldn't dry my hair anyhow just because I hate hair dryers in hotels, and when it's wet it looks like ugly. So I couldn't start this video, I don't know, for 7 minutes because I tried to do something with my hair. I couldn't do anything. Each time when I see it, oh my god, bro, this is impossible. But anyway, I have to record this video today and I'm going to talk about hometown. So let me just get started because it's pretty late. Also, I'm looking, by the way, look at this. I got some stuff to eat and I look like a poor student because I have such water and I don't have anything. I arrived at 11:15 p.m. and the restaurant was working until 22:30 p.m. So I hadn't time to go to the restaurant to eat properly, and I have to eat this stuff. So I don't know, I have to eat something. I almost didn't have anything per day because I was on the way, and it's been 2 minutes since I started this video. I didn't start answering those questions, so I guess it will be video with the most shorter answers. It's not the first time when I try to record such video, but this time I'll try to do it as soon as possible. Alright, so let's talk about your hometown. Great question. About my hometown, about my home, about accommodation. 3 videos in a row will be about this video. It's the second one. Where is your hometown? Alright, currently my hometown is in Belgium, and it's been 3 years since I started to live in Belgium because the war started in Ukraine, and I started to talk about it because I mentioned a bunch of time. I can like talk about the situations, there's no problem, but I tired of repeating the same words, you know. So currently my hometown is in Belgium, and that's not a huge city. It's like a town, a small town, and yeah. So let's move on. Is it a big city or a small town? As I just mentioned, it's a small town. So, and there's nothing special that I really enjoy doing. However, I can go to the gym. There's even a skate park that I can use to do skating. So it's kind of cool, but generally it's not the best place that I got used to live. Because in Ukraine, when I've been living for 15 years, not 15, a bit less, I had much more better surrounding, environment, and apartment. So, but anyway, I really grateful that I have such opportunity to be abroad, not to be in Ukraine when there every night wave of missiles, and it's kind of not really cool. So safety is the most important, so I'm not gonna condemn anymore. Alright, do you like your hometown? As I mentioned, not really, but it's better, like safety better than being in a good place and under the threat. So it's not that bad. I've been living for almost 3 years in only one place, and I would like to switch it. I'm tired of that, like there's nothing to do, and that's why I'm learning English. I was talking about it in the last video, that I would like to enroll in university and to move to another city, like woo. Alright, what do you like most about your hometown? The most I really like is that there's a skate park, not even a gym, but skate park. Because gym is more ubiquitous thing than a skate park, and in Belgium skate parks it's something really rare, and including that it's a small hometown, it's a small town just. There's a skate park. It's not the best skate park ever, but it is, and I can skate in there. So it's a great opportunity. I really like it, and also, of course, I enjoy it. I have a gym because I can't imagine my life without gym, and if I hadn't a gym, I would be obligated to go to another city. It's a long way. It would be hard to go there every day. So I really enjoy that there are some places to do sport. It's like the best. Alright, is there anything you dislike about it? Yeah. I'm not gonna say that I dislike everything because it's not gonna lie, it's not bad town, so it's not that bad. And the only things that I dislike, there are no adolescents, teenagers. There are some of them, but it's not that atmosphere, it's not that vibe that I had previously. So I don't really like it. That's why I'm studying. I'm trying to improve my English skills to be able. I'm tired of talking about it. Enroll in university, yeah, and escape from this town, you know. So yeah. All right. How long have you been living there? I've been living there for 3 years. Yeah. By the way, exactly. All right. 2 years and 11 months. It's it will be more accurately. Alright, do you think you will continue living there for a long time? No, as I mentioned, I would like to move to another city, even if I won't enroll in university anyway. I would like to find another opportunity to live to another city, because it's really possible. Just I need to tackle this question. So let's move on, and it's part two. Describe a hometown and how it has changed over time. You should say what your hometown is like, what has changed in your hometown in recent years, whether you like the changes or not, and explain how you feel about your hometown now. Alright, probably I'm going to say about my hometown in Ukraine, because I've been living there almost for 15 years, and I really vividly remember each changes in my city. So I would like to talk about that. And first of all, I would like to say that once, in one perfect moment, only when we arrived there, it was like empty city, to be honest. There weren't a bunch of activities and restaurants, shops, stuff like that. But as time went on, like step by step, something started created there. So we got more apartments around us. It was kind of cool because the more people, the more vibe you can feel, and the more chances that you can meet someone, like a new friend, for example. Also, we got a park like nearby to our home, like it's 30 meters from my home. I really enjoy spend times there with my friends, and also I definitely remember when two restaurants were built near to our apartments, and it also was pretty chill. I can say that I visited those restaurants really often, but it was at least vibe. Constantly, some people arrived there to spend some time there, and this feeling, it was really cool because a lot of new people constantly are arriving to eat something, and that's cool. That's really cool. And the last thing I remember is one store got updated, and he got 2 more floors, and he got on the second floor like an outlet, and on the third floor restaurant and gym. I have never visited the gym previously, I mean, because when the war started in Ukraine, I moved to Belgium. I started to go to the gym when I lived in Belgium, and then from time to time, when I was able, I returned to Ukraine and I went in the gym with my friends, and it was pretty cool though. So yeah, like there were some changes, even more. It's just the most significant, I mean, and it was pretty cool, and I'm really great. I'm really glad that something was changing, because for me, it's, to be honest, it seemed like nothing changed at all. However, I just didn't notice it because I got used for it pretty fast, and for me it wasn't special. All right, let's move on, and it's part 3, and theme is cities, development, and migration. What are some common reasons why people leave their hometowns? I guess the most ubiquitous reason for that is aspiring to get something more in this life. Usually people live in small cities and they want to move somewhere in bigger city, when more amenities, when more opportunities, you know, and that's why they're inclined to leave their hometowns to move to bigger cities with more opportunities, with more people, with more amenities, with better healthcare facilities, for example, and to become a greater person in this life, in my opinion. All right, what are the difference between small towns and big cities? Like seriously, first of all, different quantity of people, and it's very important because the more people there are, the more chance that you can get acquainted with someone, and this acquaintance will be useful for you in the future. Also, there are more activities, there are more opportunities, more people invest in big cities, to build their business, to open new malls, to open new stores, to open new cinemas, and those a bunch of activities provide with more taxes, and as a result, this city is able to grow more. It attracts some tourists, for example. Those tourists arrive, spend some money, taxes, and it's infinity circles that improve the city. So, and it's a huge difference because small towns almost don't develop, to be honest. Some people got used to live in those conditions, in that surrounding environment, and they even have no desire to change anything because they know everyone in their small towns, and they enjoy like living there as a huge family, you know. And it's a big difference, absolutely different people are living, and you can see various mindsets in those cities, like big cities compared to small towns, and it's a huge difference. All right, do you think governments should invest more in small towns? Yes, they definitely should. I realize that there are too much small towns, but anyway, it's necessary to do it at least a bit, because when it's been 10 years since you started to watch some city and nothing changed, it's so frustrating, you know. You really would like to change at least something there, to create something, to improve probably some roads, to improve some activities, only a bit, and it will be really great. It will be really great for people, and it will be respectful, I guess. So, in what ways can tourists affect a hometowns positively or negatively? Um, uh, I guess mostly, like, there are different situations when tourists are hidden robbers or stuff like that, and it's kind of bad. But on the other hand, mostly there are people who arrives in your city to invest more money, roughly speaking, like broadly speaking. But in reality, they are trying different activities, they're doing different stuff, they're just looking for I forgot the word. Let me check. I can't. How I forgot this word? Entertainments, exactly. They are looking for some entertainments, using or participating in those entertainments. They are spending money, and it's positive for hometowns because the most money are spent in a specific city. The more budget the city has to improve its own, you know. So like mostly it's only positive changes, I guess. And tourist is it's just amazing. I'm a tourist nowadays. I arrived in not in Barcelona. Tomorrow I will be in Barcelona. I arrived in Spanish and I'm a tourist. Like, I didn't spend my money, my dad spent money to rent this hotel, but I'm a tourist, and due to me they earn some money today, you know, and it's useful for them. I'm not a bad guy here. I mean, so tourists as tourists, it's kind of cool. So is it better for young people to stay in their hometowns or move to a new city? I guess it's better to move in a city. However, it depends in what kind of city do you live. If you are already living in the capital of your country or in a great city, probably you don't need to leave it. But remember that each time when you are switching your city, you are moving beyond your comfort zone, and it's crucial for your growing mindset and to improve your adaptability, because due to those skills you will be able to live everywhere in this world, I swear. And it's really important to gain this skill, how to communicate with people, how to adapt in new cities, how to negotiate when you are a first time there. It's very important, and it's a bunch of opportunities, in my opinion, when there are some new people, you're able to get acquainted with them, and new places that you can visit is kind of really cool. So in my opinion, it's kind of cool to leave your own city to find a new one. And I had such opinion during whole my life, since I was thinking that it isn't necessary, and I wanted to stay in my city for the whole life. But when I was forced to leave my hometown to live in Belgium, I got more trips. I forgot one more. Nah, let me check. To travel. Bro, I forgot the word travel. Is kinda that's all for today. I can stop this video. So it was a great opportunity to travel more, and my vision became much more wider, you know. So it's very important. And the hell is going on? I'm sorry. Yeah, and that's why I want to leave my hometown, my current hometown, to move to another city. I'll have much more opportunities, but it's because I'm living in a small city. If you are living in already huge city, probably you should even change a country if you are able. It will be a great experience, I swear. It can be hard, it might seem impossible, but if you are able to do it, you are a legend. Like, you are probably the 1% of there, you know, 100% of people in this world, and you are that 1% who's able to achieve everything, because you don't afraid of new experience. All right, let's move on. It's 20 minutes video. I have to record it as soon as possible. So how do transportation and infrastructure affect people's choice or where to live? I have never thought about it, and I have never asked nobody about it, about transportation, about infrastructure, but for me, I found it pretty useful because now I don't have driver license, I don't have a car, so I need to use public transportation. And for me, it's crucial. And I realized it when I started living in Belgium in this small hometown, and there are some troubles with transportation, with this stuff, because there are only bus, there are no even train. I need to go to another city with a bus to pick a train and to move everywhere I want. At the same time, every time when I arrive in Belgium, I realize how is it cool when each 3-5 minutes you are able to get a tramway. I don't know, does exist such word in English? Let me even check. Tram, it calls tram. All right. To pick a tram, to pick a bus, to pick a metro, each 3 minutes you are able to pick it and to get any point you need. That's so comfortable, I swear. So probably it's really useful aspect, but I don't really think that a bunch of people really pay attention to this, since not really a lot of people just moving from their cities to live in another one. So generally, if they are picking, I guess, not generally, they pay attention, I guess, because it's crucial. So I don't know, like I have no idea, but if I had such opportunity, I would care about it. All right, the last question: what role does local culture? What role does local car? Bro, what role does local culture play in keeping people connected to their hometown? And I guess there are huge connection between people and cultures that keeps them there. Because usually, by the way, when people live in small towns, they are inclined to follow culture more than people in huge cities. I don't know why, but it works like this, and they have someone who thinks like this, and it's really cool. It's a legacy, from one family it comes to another one, and it's like it came from our ancestors and it went to us, and it's easier to save in small towns. And if people are connected, they don't want to leave this place. They're happy with those things that they already got. So, and for them it makes no sense to live somewhere. So such connection, it allows them to enjoy their life more and to stay in their cities and continue it, to provide with this as legacy for your next I forgot this word, language, generation. Your next generation. All right, that's all for today. 25 minutes video. I wanted to do it the shortest one. All right, that's all for today. Thanks to someone who watched it, and see you next time.